First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from the Superdome. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Check mash, check mash.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good.
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
At the 38-yard
So,
line.
first and 10 here now at the 38.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check out.
Willis to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's another Saints
These two in rhythm.
down.
12 more yards to the first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Willis now to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Let go. Tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It's 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Go. 18 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
To throw is Willis. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 17 yards that time to number 17.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Okay, break. Break.
The RPO, quick throw to Olave. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This will be from 47 yards. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
We're going to 54 wire.
Right to the air is Prescott. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Pistol snap to Willis. And he finds Tyreek. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Falcons' 35-yard line.
Coconut King. Tight end on.
This one intercepted. Inside the 40. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point is good. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead.
Saints 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Lowby. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Come on.
Throwing Willis. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Saints, first down.
70.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19 Lions. Warriors 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Willis now to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Okay, ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Bronco 80. Ready?
Throwing, Willis. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To throw, here's Willis. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Cougar 19, 18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Willis. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Willis. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Panther 11, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. And up.
Willis. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Okay.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Willis. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of down.
It's a gain of 11.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
70, hot 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one is caught by Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for one count longer. Most likely he's going to result in a sack.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard
Now
line.
they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
18, 5 here. Hurt. 79 Broncos.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Ready. Viking 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Jalen Walker. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, 6. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
First down, Prescott. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Saints 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Lobby now to return it. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Come on, guys, you're embarrassing us.
Step it up! Ryan! Man, I'm gonna put my jersey on. This is just not fun anymore. Cowboy 80!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And man, down the field, it's Olave. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First and 10 at the
Willis to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Let's go!
Willis now to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. So, we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Pitts is the man in motion. On the play fake. Dak. Open man downfield. That's London. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run over center with Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going to 54. Let me go right in.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Falcons will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Set. 19. Go.
To throw is Willis. Left side into the hands of Olave.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Throwing Willis. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Jesse Bates able to come up with the play and knock it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Saints, 1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
17. 19 Lions.
Willis now to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go! Liking it. Go, Champ. Go, Champ.
To throw, here's Willis. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here's Willis. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Headed left, buying time. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch Prince. You got tight right there. Everybody kill.
They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, 26.
On the option, here's Robinson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game, Mike. He understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 68, 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Willis. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's an option play left side. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So now a big spot coming here. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one online. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion now, it's Scott. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Pitts is the man in motion. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Off the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Falcons.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll drop to throw. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
16 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Willis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Willis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
76, go.
Now they'll set up to throw.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
72. 19 Lions. 79 Brock. 60 Bobcat. 60 Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Yeah! Here we go!
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.